footprints in the dust. Judge said, son, you're free. But the chain stayed quiet on my wrist. Guess they're buried deep in me. I've outrun dead and sheriffs, lived my shadow in 2 states. Still this town inside my chest keeps nailing shut the gates. Oh, living is the cruelest sentence, waking up to serve it every day. No bars, just wide horizon, still can't ride this curse away. And got a heartbeat like a hammer pounding out that old offense. Death looks like a gentle pardon. Living is the cruelest sentence. Lipstick ghost on my last glass. Every promise that I swore turned into broken local maps. I ain't scared of dying, I've rehearsed it in my dreams. What scares me is surviving every crack and crooked scene. Oh, living is the cruelest sentence, waking up to serve it every day. No bars, just wide horizon, still can't ride this curse away. I got a heartbeat like a hammer pounding out that old offense. Death looks like a gentle pardon. Living is the cruelest sentence. Oh, I could pull this trigger, fade out in a red sunrise, but something mean keeps breathing like a dare inside my eyes. Keep walking, boot heels beating time. If hell's at the end of this highway, it's still better than this line. Living is the cruelest sentence, waking up to serve it every day. Bars is wide horizon, still can't ride this curse away. Cicadas screaming over busted porch boards. July stuck to the back of my neck. Bottle sweater rolling like a second heartbeat. Cross on the wall hanging by a thread. Bible open to the page with a flood. Words bled out where the rain came in. Mama said mercy, Daddy said nothing. Only thing talking was the old ceiling fan. There was no light in the years I lived, just red clay stains on everything I did. Smoke in my lungs, blood in my spit. There was no light in the years stars shimmered at the end of our drive. Blue paint dusted in summer dust. He said my brother pulled a knife in a barroom. Said he left a man face down in a rust. Mama dropped plates that broke like a choir. Sharp little amens all over the floor. I signed my name on a pale green paper, hand so steady I felt them ain't mine anymore. I held his jacket at the edge of the field, burned it slow behind the dogwood tree. Smoke drew a circle round the evening star, like it was trying to keep the dark off me. But that dog kept howling toward an empty road, like he knew what I buried that night. Not a body, just a promise I made, that I lay down my anger, lay it down right. There was no light in the years I lived, just red clay stains on everything I did. Smoke in my lungs, blood in my spit. There was no light in the years I lived. Now the house leans thin in the heavy air. Every nail remembers what these hands did. I touch that cross, it turns colder than bone. There was no light in the years I lived. Dust on my boots, gunmetal dawn on the plains. Ash in my coffee, last night's fight in my veins. Your words like barbed wire, wrapped tight around my throat. You said ride or leave, so I saddled my ghost. That old church bell rings, but it can't reach me. Cross on my neck, feeling cheap, feeling empty. That was the day my heart turned cold. Burned that bridge, watched the river roll. Tore our names from the door of that bar we own. Spurs on the floor, love overthrown. Thunder in my chest, but it ain't made of gold. That was the day my heart turned cold, yeah. Neon and sirens, blue lights cut through the dust. Hand on the Bible, other one clenched in rust. Dealer in the mirror struck a match, let the past explode. There was a day my heart turned cold, burned that bridge, watched the river roll, tore our names from the door of that bar we owned. Spurs on the floor, love overthrown. Thunder in my chest, but it ain't made of gold. There was a day my heart turned cold, yeah. I buried every soft word you ever said to me. 6 feet under that dead cottonwood tree. No white flag flying on this burned out soul. Just a black cat shadow where the lightning rolls, yeah. Mama wrote the bills in red, kept the whiskey in the flour tin. I was counting cracks in the ceiling while they cracked each other's skin. Hand-me-down boots, busted heel, glass on the counter, blood on the wheel. Learned to flinch at a turn door handle before I ever learned how safe could feel. I learned pain before my name, before they ever called me son. Got my cradle rocked by thunder, got my lullabies from a gun. If hurt is only, I'm a saint, baptized in a barroom rain, carved in bone and gasoline. I learned pain before my name. 6 years old with a shovel, burying dogs by the rusted shed. Daddy said, boy, as a living. Then he left tracks in somebody's bed. I found work swinging hammers, found peace in a crash and clang. Every bruise wrote out a letter, every scar spelled who I am. That ain't spell me in their whisper like I'm some old ghost to blame. But I still taste that broken bottle each time someone says my name. So if you want the truth, lean closer. Gang Vox, say it, say it, say it. My first prayer was just a cuss word, spit through busted baby teeth. I learned pain before my name, before they ever called me son. Got my cradle rocked by thunder, got my lullabies from a gun. If a hurt is holy, I'm a saint, baptized in a barroom rain, carved in bone and gasoline. I learned pain before my name. Dust on my tongue, blood on the steering wheel. State line sign leans left like it's had enough of me. High beams cut through all these burned out towns. Every bar stool prophet says I'm hell-bound anyhow. Born to suffer on these roads. Gravel in my teeth, sand in my bones. Hey! If there's a heaven, it's a long way home. I was born to suffer on these roads. Yes, born to suffer on these roads. This guy, born to suffer on these roads. Tattoo of a snake crawling up my wrist. Every coil of promise, every promise just a twist. Put off at a diner, name peeled off the sign. Coffee tastes like rust, feels like drinking down my time. Born to suffer on these roads. Born to suffer on these roads. Voice on the radio, preaching fire, preaching gold. I turn the dial till it's static, let the engine take hold. Yeah. If pain is a prayer, then I'm already saved. Gunning through the blacktop like I'm racing to my grave. Oh, 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 Bone Dry County line, shotgun riding in the floorboard dust. July air like a wet hand, pressing down, daring me to trust. Little white church peeled to gray, cross out front, one arm bent. Pastor's boy bled out in the ditch. I still don't know where that bullet went.
I survived what killed the rest.
Lord, I don't feel blessed,
Just a ghost in my own skin.
carrying what should have been laid to rest.
I survived what killed the rest.
Every breath a witness confessed. If there's mercy in this mess, it skipped me and took the best. Daddy's belt hung on a nail, brown leather like a rattlesnake hide. Mama prayed till her throat turned raw, sounded more like somebody cried. Cicadas scream like sirens, porch fan turning thick red air. I saw blood on the magnolia roots, swore I'd leave, but I'm still here.
I survived what killed the rest.
Lord, I don't feel blessed,
Just a ghost in my own skin.
carrying what should have been laid to rest.
I survived what killed the rest.
Every breath a witness confessed. If there's mercy in this mess, they skipped me and took the best. That river keeps its secrets, mud on my boots, stain on my hands, name carved shallow in a pine board box. Whole town built on that sinking sand. I heard my name in the verdict, but the gavel never fell. So I walked this road at sundown like I broke out of hell.
I survived what killed the rest. Just a ghost in my own skin. I survived what killed the rest. Just a ghost in my own skin.
Sweat on the Bible, pages stuck in stain. Mama's voice in the kitchen, calling a God that never came. Rust on the swing set, backyard red as wine. Shotgun prop by the doorway, dust on the county line. Every prayer ended in dirt, whispered names in a cracked red earth. Hands held out till the sun just burned. Every word, every word, every prayer ended in dirt. Badge on the table, whiskey in his tea. He said, boy, some sins get buried, some crawl back from underneath. Sirens in the distance, cicadas in my head. I saw his fist hit mama, saw the floorboards turn blood red. I dug that hole past midnight, shovel ringing like a bell. Moon watched over my shoulder like it knew I'd carve myself a cell. Blueprints fading by the river, smoke clinging to my shirt. I tried to wash them from my knuckles, but the water tasted like dirt. Sweat on the Bible, pages stuck in stain. Mama's voice in the kitchen, calling a God that never came. Rust on the swing set, backyard red as wine. Shotgun prop by the doorway, dust on the county line. Every prayer ended in dirt, whispered names in a cracked red earth. Hands held out till the sun just burned. Every word, every word, every prayer ended in dirt. Badge on the table, whiskey in his tea. He said, boy, some sins get buried, some crawl back from underneath. Sirens in the distance, cicadas in my head. I saw his fist hit mama, saw the floorboards turn blood red. I dug that hole past midnight, shovel ringing like a bell. Moon watched over my shoulder like it knew I'd carve myself a cell. Blueprints fading by the river, smoke clinging to my shirt. I tried to wash them from my knuckles, but the water tasted like dirt.